This is an assumption question. The conclusion is that advanced experience and learned propensity for caution makes older doctors more reliable than younger doctors. The missing link is between all the information presented in the argument and the conclusion that advanced experience and learned propensity for caution makes older group doctors more reliable than younger doctors. Our broad expectation from the correct answer choice is that it should strengthen this conclusion through a valid assumption which fills the missing link and must be necessarily true for the conclusion to hold. Answer choice A. This answer choice says that the difference between the error rates of doctors under 30 and doctors between 30 and 35, that means 10% of errors and 7% of errors, is because of higher level of medical experience. So basically this answer choice says that the more doctors have medical experience, the fewer errors they are going to make. In other words, this answer choice emphasizes the importance of experience. However, this answer choice does not suggest anything about the error rate of doctors in the older age group. In other words, this answer choice does not rule out the possibility that the doctors in 60 and older age group may have the lowest error rate because of a factor that is other than their experience. So this answer choice at best only marginally strengthens the conclusion. Also, despite being a strengthening statement, this answer choice does not have to be true for the conclusion to hold, because it is possible that the conclusion holds even when the difference between the error rate of doctors under 30 and doctors between 30 and 35 are because of any reason apart from higher level of experience. So this answer choice does not have to be true for the conclusion to hold. So this answer choice cannot be a valid assumption. Let's eliminate it. Answer choice B. The argument talks about the percentage of doctors that commit an error among the number of doctors in the same age group. That means the argument talks about 10% of doctors younger than 30 committing a mistake among all the doctors that are younger than 30. The same applies to all other groups such as the age group 30-35 and doctors 60 and older. Because the percentage is calculated inside the same age group, the size of the groups of doctors has no bearing on the argument. So, whether doctors 60 years and above make up a meaningfully larger fraction of all physicians, this piece of information is just additional detail and has no bearing on the argument. Also, this answer choice does not have to be true for the conclusion to hold. So, this answer choice cannot be a valid assumption. So, let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice C. This answer choice states that doctors in 60 years and above age group are less likely than younger doctors, that is doctors in 35 and younger age group, to perform procedures that heighten the risk of errors. So basically this answer choice says that the lower error rate of the 60 and above doctors is because they do not perform risky procedures. If this is so, it casts doubt on whether it is the advanced experience and learned propensity for caution because of which these doctors who are 60 and older commit only 2% of the mistakes. So this answer choice weakens rather than strengthens the conclusion. So let's eliminate this answer choice. Answer choice D. This answer choice says that doctors 60 years and above do not treat a considerably lower number of patients per year than doctors who are 35 and younger. So basically this answer choice says that the lower percentage of doctors 60 and 65 is not because these doctors treat only a few patients per year as compared to younger doctors. So this answer choice eliminates a possible reason for the lower error rate of the older doctors and hence strengthens the conclusion that it is the older doctors' advanced experience and learned propensity for caution because of which they are more reliable than younger doctors. Also, this answer choice has to be true for the conclusion to hold, because negating this answer choice would mean that the doctors who are 60 years and above treat a considerably lower number of patients per year than the 35 and younger doctors. In that case, it is possible that the 2% errors is because the older doctors treat only a few patients as compared to the younger doctors, and hence it casts doubt on whether it is the advanced experience or learned propensity for caution which makes the doctors 60 and above more reliable than younger doctors. So this is a good answer choice. Let's keep this on hold. Answer choice E. This answer choice states that for no age bracket is the error rate lower than the error rate of doctors 60 and older. Paraphrasing this answer choice, it means that doctors 60 and older have the lowest error rate. So this answer choice basically suggests that it is possible that advanced experience and learned propensity for caution is what makes the doctors in the 60 and older age group more reliable than the younger doctors. So this answer choice marginally strengthens the conclusion. However, this answer choice does not have to be true for the conclusion to hold, because the conclusion may hold even if some age group of doctors has an error rate that is equal to or slightly more than the error rate of doctors 60 and older. So negating this answer choice does not weaken the conclusion. Also note that the term no age bracket is extreme in nature, and extreme answer choices are generally not a valid assumption. So let's eliminate this answer choice. D is the correct answer choice.